The Hamilton Parkers are like any other British family, except they're all psychic. There's Dad Craig, Mum Jane, and daughters Celeste and Danielle.
This girl even wanted me to buy a coffin, and this is for real, to sleep in.
And for them, it's perfectly normal to communicate with the dead.
I see a blue spirit light, and I'm drawn to a particular email.
We're just ordinary people with something special.
Yes, I do see dead people, and I do talk to them.
Meet the Psychic Family. Coming up, the psychic superheroes prepare for their big theatre performance.
Does the name John mean anything?
Yes, it does.
But will the spirits help them sell any tickets?
At the moment, it's sold 6.
6?
It's not a lot, is it?
With telepathic tensions on the increase,
Craig, I really don't like this, sorry.
will their mystic marriage survive the week?
I'm going to put a hex on you, big time. You think you suffer on the toilet, boy, you're going to suffer even more.
A few weeks ago, Jane announced to Craig that she wanted to put on a psychic theatre show for charity. But Craig wasn't convinced it was possible.
It'd be all right, Craig, it'd be all right. Trust me on
Well,
this.
all right, but I don't
It's what
want
I
you-
want to do, and when I want to do something, it all falls into place.
And you might be doing it with just an empty theatre if you're not careful,
Yeah.
because there's not enough time.
Although Jane was convinced the spirits would ensure the theatre would be packed, Craig set to work on a poster and advertising campaign. The show will take place at the Point Theatre in Eastleigh, and the couple hope to convey messages from the spirit world to the members of the audience.
Does the name John mean anything?
Yes, it does.
Oh, good. Can you run that microphone up to the gentleman? Thank you very much.
Last week, the psychic super pair phoned the theatre to find out how many tickets had been sold. They hadn't foreseen the answer.
I don't know, do you have access to be able to tell us how many seats have sold?
Yes, certainly. At the moment, it's sold 6.
6?
It's not a lot, is it?
5 days until showtime, and Psychic Craig's psychic blood pressure was going through the psychic roof.
2 weeks to do a show, and into our first week, and sold 6 tickets. It's totally ridiculous.
Once he's calmed down, it'll be all right.
Now it's the day of the show, and it's anyone's guess whether anyone will turn up.
Yeah. If they haven't sold now, we're gonna fix.
The couple pluck up the courage to see if they've sold any more tickets. Will the spirits have anyone to speak to?
They're bound to be something.
Oh, hi there, it's Craig here for this evening. All right, just giving you a call to check the final figures you've got for the bookings. Uh-huh. Yeah. Oh, not bad. 37 left. Okay, brilliant. All right, cheers, thanks a lot. Okay, bye. Good, so marketing worked out in the end, you see? I told you not to worry.
Thank you very much. Are you upstairs?
You were worrying all the time.
You were worrying.
And you were concerned that it wasn't going to get full. I said a week's fine. No problem in a
You
week.
lie.
In a week, they've gone from 6 tickets sold to over 200. How do the cosmic couple feel now about tonight's big event?
I'm not nervous anymore, are you?
No, I'm not nervous, Craig. I just
No, it's all
want,
sorted out.
you know, I just want it to work. I just want this charity. I want it to succeed for this charity.
With one problem solved, another one presents itself. What will Jane wear? Especially as the dead seem to have an opinion.
I was saying to the spirit world, now what would you like me to wear? And this came in mind, this colour. I thought, where am I going to get it? I do like the blue because it's very much a spiritual colour and it helps me feeling good, and I know I'm representing the spirit world, and I know for a fact they want me to be dressed. That this evening I shall wear, and hopefully I haven't put any weight on.
But more importantly, the couple must look their best for the big night, And that's something the spirits can't help them with, so it's off to the hairdressers.
But it's getting quite a nice response, I think.
And the man responsible for Craig's crazy do is at it again.
When you first suggested this, I thought you were mad, and Jane nearly died on the spot, didn't she?
He had his hair done, and Simon spiked his hair, and he looked like, what was his name? Johnny Rotten in the Sex Pistols.
Whilst Craig's enjoying his preening session, Jane, always the entrepreneur, has not missed the opportunity for some shameless self-promotion.
I mean, the last thing in the world I wanted to do was be a medium, really. I mean, I was resistant to the idea. Well, it meant giving up too many things. It was too difficult to do with a business. And people all want to be mediums nowadays because they see it on TV, you know, and they think it's easy.
Whilst Jane's aware she looks a little unusual,
God, look at me, I look like an alien.
Craig knows that beauty comes at a price.
I can just begin to feel it starting to sting, and I know as soon as Simon sticks the this plastic thing over the top, it'll start to hurt like hell. Oh well, vanity. It costs a bit of pain, I think.
My new role as a Cornish pixie.
Oh, you've done a good job again. It's looking good.
With Craig's Barnet looking its best, he goes to pick up Jane and promptly starts a row about who's going to be the grand finale of tonight's show.
Wouldn't it be better to have sort of ladies first, really?
No. You'll go first, Craig.
I kind of would be perhaps better just to finish it off and sort of let people know sort of the end, you know, explain what's happened and so thank everybody.
I'll finish you off, you're going first. Because it won't work.
Well, we'll see. I'll talk to you again about it later on.
No, you'll go first, I'll go last. No.
You sure about that?
Look, Craig, don't even go there. That is it. It's been decided. Thank you.
I don't know. I think you'd probably be better on early because I think we expect
Craig, it's been decided, and that's that.
Are you sure?
If you don't stop it, I'm going to put a hex on you big time. You think you suffer on the toilet, boy, you're going to suffer even more.
The couple arrive at the theatre, and the first order of business is to check out the set for this evening's performance. This time, it's Jane who picks a fight.
Oh, I didn't picture it like this.
They don't want to sit up there for
Craig, it's dusty, those chairs.
Oh, they're all right.
Well, it's not all right. I don't like these plants. They have to go. I really don't like them. Bad feng shui, because they're pointed leaves. I don't want them. Take these, I don't like them, Craig. Craig, I really don't like this, sorry.
A little bit of something there.
No, I don't like it. The carpet will have to go too. I don't like...
Oh, God, you're going to have something.
Well, I don't like it,
And also
Craig.
the carpet stops a lot of the noise.
I don't
well,
like
take the
it.
plants out, but I think the carpet
Well,
should definitely
let's just
stay.
try it with the carpet up.
No,
Come on.
the carpet should definitely stay, Jane. That's
Sorry,
ridiculous.
I think this is awful. I'm sorry. This is awful, Craig. Sorry. Looks grotty. Do you think we ought to get some flowers?
No, there won't be time. You think they sell them for Sainsbury's, though?
Yes, they will. They're waiting. I can see them.
Craig has, surprise, lost that battle as well. So with non-psychic mum Joan in tow, they go off to the supermarket to buy some flowers.
I got a vase, but I could only get one vase, which was clear. The rest were all blue.
Oh, that's nice.
Is that
That's
all right?
lovely, yeah. Here's your change.
When they return, apprentice Nicholas is waiting for them. And as if he'd read their minds, he's brought the couple flowers.
Telepathic or what?
Gosh,
Wow, that's
you really are a
fab, isn't it?
godsend. Oh, it makes me want to cry.
Now what are we going to do about vases?
Yeah, I'll let...
So, with Nicholas finalising the flower arranging, Craig decides to get some peace and quiet and prepare himself with a spot of yoga.
Had beautiful eyes with this gentleman, I felt, and quite bushy eyebrows.
That's my granddad, I think.
The name of Craig doesn't mean anything to you, does it?
Yes, my son. What actually happened was just completely stunning.
Craig and Jane are holding a psychic evening at their local theatre, The Point in Eastleigh. As they prepare, the audience arrive, all hoping for a message from the other side.
I've come from Southampton and I decided to come with my friend to see just them live and also see if I can get in contact with my husband.
We've come from Southampton. I'm looking to hopefully get a message from my best friend Elliot. If not, I don't mind, maybe someone else.
I am a believer. It would be rather nice if I actually did have a reading or had some message come through. It would be absolutely fabulous.
I've been brought along by a friend and I really don't know what to expect.
So, will Jane and Craig deliver evidence that life does exist after death? Will the audience be flabbergasted at the couple's revelations? It's showtime.
Good evening, everybody. Please welcome Craig Hamilton Parker and his wife, Jane.
Straight away, Craig makes contact with Albert from the other side, who wishes to speak to somebody in the audience.
Yeah, the lady in the white dress, the lady next to you. I feel I'm around that area. Would one of you, the two of you there, understand the name Albert in the spirit world?
Yes.
Okay. He's a fella, he said he loves the animal kingdom. So can I say with him there's a love of animals, first of all?
There certainly was when he lived with me.
Right. And because he laughs about this too. He's not that tall either.
No, he wasn't that tall.
He says he looks, you know, short to me, you know, and yet he makes himself feel a bit stumpy too. Because I feel as if I've got quite a lot of strength with him as well.
Oh yes.
And I feel I'd want to pull something like this, as if I'm like pulling with the horses or something like this. I'd get my hands mucky and have a work with horses.
Yes.
Right? Because he didn't want to go over at all, he says to me. He fought so hard.
Yes.
And he said, you know, this is partly where the tears come, because he was crying to stay here, because he didn't really believe there was anything after life, I think. He just wanted to be here. He wanted to be with us.
The bit about the horses, he bought me horses. He bought me my first pony and that sort of thing. So when I actually sit and think about it a bit, you know, it does mean more than it did at the time.
Next, Craig contacts this lady's grandmother.
I think I want to go on your mum's side of the family with this. And I'm looking, I think, to your grandmother on mum's side, who I feel was a very domestic sort of lifestyle around her. Did you know her well?
Yes.
Right. Why do I see an uncut lawns all the time? Have we been having some discussions with our partner or something about the fact that the lawns are all over the place?
My lawn looks like a jungle at the moment. I haven't made it for about 3 weeks.
She was very prim and proper about her garden.
Yeah.
You know, her garden is full of a classic old-fashioned garden with nasturtiums and hanging baskets and things, and yours is more like a eco-wilderness. Can I describe a gentleman that's a leaner sort of build in some respects that I feel with him, and beautiful eyes with this gentleman, I feel, and quite bushy eyebrows?
That's my granddad, I think.
Okay. Did he have a stick and used to bang it on the floor quite a lot to get people's attention? Oh, listen to me. It's because the hags, everybody, all the women, he says, yap, 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 rabbit, rabbit, rabbit. And he's like, bangs it like a town crier, he says to me, to get everybody's attention. And I feel he's just pleased to be with you. And he kind of salutes. I don't know if that was a habit he had, but he salutes goodbye to you at the end. Okay?
Yeah, well, loads of it was just really my granddad, especially when he said about the walking stick and banging it on the floor. I was like, yeah, that's so true. My mum texted me just before I came saying, say hi to Nan and Grandad for me. So it was quite nice.
Craig now investigates a family reunion by connecting with a mum who's recently passed over.
There's a group of 3 people sat together, 2 girls in white on either side, now looking at each other there, and the lady in the middle. The lady in the middle, has your mother passed the spirit fairly recently? And can I say, has it been fairly recently, can I say?
Yeah.
Because she says to me, I've not been over long and I love to get through to her.
Yeah.
Right? And some would call her a battle axe, but she wouldn't call herself a battle axe. I was a tough old soul, and she's saying I was a bit like a Margaret Thatcher. I'd more or less run the country, you know. I feel this is her humour that is permeating here, right? And percolating, she said, because she loved coffee particularly, she says to me.
No, she hated
the coffee
it.
then?
Hated it.
Hated coffee then, all right, I've got it around the wrong way, because she's percolating, she was trying to give me coffee as well, all right. Okay. I'm hearing an N name trying to be given to me. I think we're talking about Nancy, possibly?
Oh, she had a friend, Nancy.
Okay. Is Nancy over there now with her? Because she's saying, I met Nancy. She came a bit before me, but not that long before.
Yeah.
I feel quite close to each other. And I never thought I'd ever see Nancy again.
She loved Nancy, didn't she?
She could talk the leg off a donkey.
Yeah.
Because Nancy was really, for many years, right back to childhood, one of her best friends of all time she's talking about. Someone you could actually talk to, although Nancy would give you 1,000 words back for every one you gave her. And who wrote "Rest in Peace" on my grave?
I did, didn't I? Yeah.
Why put "Rest in Peace"? You won't get me resting.
Their mum might be dead, but she still has a sense of humour.
I knew I had to come though, because I was talking to her today on her photograph. As I do every day. Yeah. And so I said to her, I'll wear your favourite colour, I'll take something gold, because she likes sparkly and gold. And I just knew she was going to come through. Yeah.
The spirits are really putting on a show with Craig's next spectacular reading.
The lady in the middle with the black hair and the fringe. If I look to your father's side of the family, and I look to your granddad on your father's side, Frank? That name makes sense to you?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Frank was my granddad's name.
Right. He's talking about your mum, all right? Has mum, can I say, gone over?
Yes.
Because he's talking about, we got mum here. Don't know if we had 3 flowers put onto a coffin or something like that, but there's 3 in particular seem to be very special to me. And I don't think I'm talking about roses. I think I'm talking about carnations.
She's got carnations on her headstone.
Okay. And are they been carved into it?
Yeah, engraved.
Okay, so we've got 3 carnations carved into the headstone. Right. Who has the kittens? Right? Look after the kittens, too, she's talking about. Look after the kittens. And is she referring to kittens as if they're people?
Well, she loved her cats.
She loved, yeah. Look after the kittens are doing well, right? And I feel that she just wants you to know that she's so well and everything's fine.
Thank you.
Exhausted with the dead bombarding him with messages, Craig takes a back seat and wife Jane takes over the spiritual switchboard.
I've got like a mother feel here coming through. It's your mother that's coming through now. Would you understand that?
Yes, she did.
As this lady, she's showing herself, because I felt going towards the end of her life, she became quite thin looking.
Very quick.
Very thin, but she's got good news, I've got to say. She said, can you go and tell my son I've been to a spirit hairdresser's? Was she talking about her hair?
Yeah, I understand. Oh, yeah, I do understand that one.
All right, because she's coming in and said she's got a lovely perm here and that, and she's just going like this, and she's just saying, can you tell him, she said, that we're all together and not to worry. We'll see you soon, but not too soon.
I'm very pleased to hear that.
Yes.
The next reading becomes too much for someone who lost a friend only a week ago in a car crash.
I've got a young man that's passed over very quickly, and I felt a car crash. So where are we, please? Would you understand? Just take your time. It's all right.
Yeah.
It's a crash.
It was a crash.
A crash.
Yeah, very suddenly this week.
He's getting a little bit angry here because it wasn't his fault.
Yeah, okay.
All right, but he doesn't want you beating yourself up about it, because he's saying, you know, I didn't want it to be this way, but I'm worried about my mother. You've been lighting a candle or something by his picture, or been doing something?
I haven't, no, but I think his mum has.
All right, because they're showing me a candle. All right. But he's talking about, you do understand he's talking about his head injury and how he went quick like that, because
very quick.
I felt that he didn't suffer like you thought.
Yeah, okay.
Do you understand that? The name of Craig doesn't mean anything to you, does it?
Yes.
What does Craig mean to you, my dear?
My son.
Sorry?
My son.
Oh, he's talking about Craig. I'll let her just catch her breath, because you're a bit in shock. All right. He's trying to say to you, I'm all right. I'm all right. Don't get upset. That happened. I'm in safe hands. And I want to say a big thank thank you, because you've been real help. And don't get upset about me. I'm doing fine in the spirit world. Thank you. Right? And thank you for everything that you've done. I was just giving you a kiss. Right?
When Jane came to me tonight, I was quite stunned with the accuracy of what she was describing and kind of who she was describing, really, because it was somebody that I've known for a short while, really, last couple of years, and he died tragically last week. So, and I sent things down to his family yesterday, photographs, things. A bracelet? Yes. So it was a bit, it was a bit stunning, really.
Jane's final reading is spookily spot on. The lady's husband doesn't know where to look.
He's given you a present from the spirit world, and I've given you a dolphin.
Oh, God bless him.
Does a dolphin mean anything to
Yes.
you? You like dolphins?
Yes.
And I'm getting some chime bells going.
Yes.
You've got them everywhere.
I have.
And you get all the ringing here.
I have.
How many more are you going to get?
Oh, I don't know yet.
That's what he said. All right. You're sitting in the back of a taxi.
Oh, yeah.
All right. He's having a free taxi ride somewhere.
Yeah, with David.
With David? What does that mean?
My husband, David.
Yes.
He's taxi driver.
Oh, that's all right then. Now everybody Thank you. There's been a few suicides, it feels, over there as well, they're talking about. Do you understand
Yes,
that?
I do.
And I've got somebody that's got one leg.
Yes.
You understand
Yes,
that?
I do.
He's hobbling along here, got one leg. And I got the initial J.
That's correct.
I felt I heard the name Jock.
That's
wrong.
That's right.
All right. And they know you like custard.
Yes, I do. It's my favourite.
Right, okay. Okay. All right, I'll leave you there.
Thank you very, very much.
Oh, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Very good. Yeah, and one of them actually, the one called Jock with one leg, that's my husband's stepfather, like the latest one that's just passed just over a year ago. So that was amazing for him to come through too, as quickly as that. I feel very blessed actually, very blessed.
The show's over and the dead have called it a night. So how did Craig and Jane think it went?
Well, you did great.
I did actually.
I thought it was fine.
I did think.
It took, like me, it took a while to warm up, and then when you got into it, the last ones went really, really well.
Well,
and
I
was
don't like
really
seeing
pleased
people
with it.
crying, but
Nicholas arrives with the money that's been raised for charity.
look at that, £10 notes.
Over the last few weeks, the cosmic couple have been training up Nicholas as their psychic apprentice. Now the trial is over, what does fate have in store for the psychic boy wonder?
How do you feel, Nicholas, for working with us in the future?
Yeah, for that.
Oh, good.
In fact, we've been talking about it
Yeah,
a while,
we want to have you
but
permanently.
we think that you would be great working with us as much as we can. It would be a great pleasure.
So it's good news for Nicholas. As long as there are dead people, he will be part of the psychic family.